Hi, welcome to our channel. My name's Jolie, and I'm grateful that you're here with me tonight. Starting to feel a little bit better. Um, you know, um, for me, it's, when you're a little bit under the weather, you just don't feel like getting up or going anywhere. Yes, but when you do, when I did, I feel better. So I'm grateful to be here with you. I wanted to read something today. It's called Each Day a New Beginning. It's a daily meditation, and for July 22nd. So wanted to share it with you because I was going to read it, and I thought, let me read it here. So let's see what we have, okay? So here we go. All right. It's on, these aren't page marked except for the date, so July 22nd. And here we go. How I relate to my inner self influences my relationships with others. My satisfaction with myself and my satisfaction with other people are directly proportional. And that's a quote from Sue Atlee Aba. And so then it goes on to say, hateful attitudes towards others, resistance to someone's suggestions, jealousy over another person's attractiveness or particular abilities are equally strong indications of the health of our spiritual programs. Our security rests with God. When that relationship is nurtured, the rewards will be many and satisfactions great. Our inner selves may need pampering and praise. They have suffered the abuse of neglect for many years, no doubt. So in many instances, we have chided ourselves, perhaps shamed ourselves. Learning to love our inner selves, recognizing the value inherent in our very existence, takes effort. And it takes commitment, and it also takes patience. Assets we may only just now be developing in this recovery program. So, our inner selves are the home of our spirit, wherein our attachment to all strength, all courage, all self esteem, all serenity resides. Our spirit is one with our higher power. We must acknowledge the presence and utilize the comforts offered. My relationship with others are as healthy and fulfilling as my communication with God, my higher power. So, how does that come up for me? It's reminding me about how we're working on the fourth step when we're reading Paths to Recovery, and it's always a good measure for myself to see how I'm doing spiritually by my attitudes that I have with other people. Like for instance, today I was slightly impatient with a customer. She was like trying to figure out. She was actually, like if you can relate, she was trying to design something in her head. And she's like, do you have specifically this, this, and this? And I was like, that's so specific. And so we didn't have exactly what she was looking for. And I was like thinking about that. I'm like, I did that. I've done that before. I can relate to her. And so I was watching how she was trying to get through the store and trying to finding something. She liked this bracelet but wanted it with something else on it. Like she was designing it herself. She's like, I wish this had an opal on it. Can you call the artist to see if they'll put an opal on it? Can you call the artist to see if she'll drop the price? Like I called it fetching. And I thought, oh, like I can see myself in this person. And I was annoyed because I'm like, is she gonna buy it or not? Like, she can't design it herself. Like, let's be realistic here. But I was like, geez. I and finally, I just kind of let go, and I was like, well, let me call the artist to see, and got the answer was no, she's not going to change the price, and no, she didn't have opal or this and that, and so anyway, the customer, she was just looking at every option. Do we look at everything? Do we look at everything? And she was genuinely a sweet, lovely person. She wasn't demanding. She was just, trying to work it out with her, with her imagination of what she was looking for, and she did end up getting the bracelet because she came back in, and because I was like, well, if you love it, it has all these, it was made with love, like, this artist really, takes time. And I mean, it's true. Like there's like details on it that weren't exactly what she had in mind, but, it fit, and then it made her happy. Like, so she's like, I just need something, to bring my energy up. And I thought, how, that's kind of woo woo in my head. I was like, but I'm like, geez, that's, you can see yourself in this person. So she did come back, and she did end up buying it, but and she said, thank you for being patient with me. She goes, I'm a Libra, and I and I thought, oh God, definitely, um, because I'm Libra rising, like when you have if you're into astrology, I'm a Libra rising, and she was Libra, and she's like, I just was imagining something. So she's designing it in her head. And yet she was like, she found value in the fact that it made her happy. And, her husband even said, yes, I want you to have it because it's making you happy. And so it's, but anyway, long story short, let's shorten it up. Just patience with others paid off not only for my artist friend who got a bracelet sold, but also for myself, because the whole time I was like relating. I was like, I do this. And I saw my impatience that was bubbling up. And I thought, how am I doing with my spirituality? How am I doing with my connection to God? And I saw that kind of, it was very wavy, very wavy. And I was happy to see that and be able to have that awareness, and to slow down and have patience and be mindful, and try to do my best to keep connection with the higher power. So the assets and the the assets of being able to witness that, and to allow that time spent with connecting with another human being as valuable. It's valuable. And with that, I just wanted to just jump on here and read that and see. I'd like to see what comes up for you guys. If you have any stories about how you can see yourself through possibly impatience with other people. Because if you spot it, you got it. And it's an opportunity for me to grow. And I don't do it perfectly, and because I'm human, and that's okay. So I'm being soft with myself, and tomorrow's another day. Going back to work, going to my other job, and just for a few hours, and seeing how that goes. Because it's all, it's a good day to be able to spend time with people we've never met before and connect and just, to be able to see ourselves through that and grow through it. Be witness to a higher power. So, I have a bookmarker that's a camel prayer. It says, the camel each day goes twice to his knees. He picks up his load with the greatest of ease. He walks through the day with his head held high and stays for that day completely dry and sober. The tasks of the day can pass with ease when a camel or I start on our knees. One master we serve, the camel and I, and stay for that day completely dry. And that is staying sober for me. I'm grateful that I'm able to do that, and it's helpful to be able to wake up without a hangover, first of all, and to be able to have some sanity and work a recovery program. So that's just for me. And if you guys want to hear any more about that, I'd love to hear that from you guys. Let me know. Thumbs up so that other people can find this content. I'm painting a lot. I'm planning on some more content, hopefully with some art involved. I'd like to hear if you'd like to hear that. And yeah, onward. We'll say the Serenity prayer together. Here we go. Nice deep breath in and out. To be present. That's where the magic and serenity happens, if we can stay present right here, right now. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we can't change, to have the courage to change the things we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So God's will, not mine, be done. And keep coming back. It works if you work it, because you're worth it. As I'm speaking that through myself, I am saying that to myself, outward to you. Much love. And I'll see you soon. Bye, you guys.